listening to the voice of Southeastern Massachusetts for local news, sports, and weather. AM 1530, WVBF, Middleborough, Taunton. Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk is brought to you in part by the TMLP, your hometown power company, Highland Hills Apartments, Mama King's Restaurant, Carrera Insurance, Whittington Hardware, Anytime Plumbing, 3 great businesses, 1 great community, the Grand Slam Samurai Baseball Academy, Soars Plumbing, and El Mariachi, the Mexican restaurant. Now in their 6th year, it's time for 4 Deep Sports Talk with your host and our own WVBF sports legend, umpire, Pop Warner and Little League coach, play-by-play announcer, and all-around good guy, Dominic Gamiano, and his new sidekick, Brian Barad. Heard every Friday at 4 p.m. and Saturdays at 11:05, and considered the voice of youth sports in southeastern New England. It's now time for 4 Deep Sports Talk, right here, right now, on AM 1530 WVBF. Call them at 508-822-1106. Let's listen in.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, I should say. You are watching and looking online. This is 4 Deep Sports Talk. I am waiting for head coach Doug Alves and his fellas to show up here. They should be here any minute. I hope they'll be here any minute. But just standing by. We're going to cover BR basketball here. Again, we're just standing by. And they might have got lost. I thought these guys knew Taunton pretty good. They might have got lost. And it's pretty funny as we zoom in on the banner. Hold on 1 second. We'll get a live shot of that. Oops. Live shot of the banner real fast. And again, we are streaming live on 4deepsportstalk.com. We're going to highlight the Bridgewater Raynham head basketball coach here. Hopefully he'll be walking through that door any minute. I could actually put him on phone, and we could probably start a phone interview right now. If you want to call in, 508-822-1106. We got a great show for you today. Should be a fantastic show. We also have some other things coming up where what we're going to do is we are going to cover Taunton hockey, and I'm going to put this graphic up in about 2 seconds while we're waiting for Coach to show up. And just give me 1 second here, folks. We want to welcome everybody listening online at 4deepsportstalk.com. Brian Barad is going to the BC game, Penn State game. I asked him to change. He really wasn't too into it, so I don't know. But some of the things we have going on, we are going to go over to Alexo Rink on tomorrow, and we're going to stream the Taunton Attleboro game. And I apologize as I'm trying to be ambidextrous here and try to give you guys a little stat here as I goof around online here, because I'm trying to do 2 things at once. But the Tigers are 1-1. Attleboro, as far as I know, they lost to They lost to Bishop Finn. I don't know how they made out in their other games, but this is just as I'm having a little fun. I'm actually goofing on the laptop as you're waking, as people are looking at the thing. Is like, why is he showing that online? Where's the Bridgewater Raynham team? They said they were going to be. They are going to be on. I'm just waiting for them to come through the door. They should be on any minute. They got lost. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But here's one of the stats that we're going to be doing for tomorrow, Saturday. This is the game we'll be covering tomorrow, and you know what? I got to add. I got another graphic to that where you guys can actually come down and watch it online. So let me clean this up real fast, as I'm doing two things at once, as they say. Trying to do 2 things at once, I should say. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, let me see if I can get this going here. Yep. Should be on. They should be coming on here any minute. I'm hoping. And again, this is supposed to be the show. And here's your info here as far as where you can catch the game. Now I got it caught up. That's the hockey game for tomorrow we're going to be doing. And I should say that, I should write that, high school, that's high school hockey. Another special thing we're going to have for you, and when these guys get in, we'll have a chance to brag about it. We're going to cover BR Silver Lake. That should be another fantastic game. That's going to be over at BR High School. And make sure, as I'm talking, I'm actually trying to get the graphic right here. But I'm dying to hear this. I'm dying to hear what happened here, because God knows coaching those kids. You know how the kids are. Maybe one missed a ride or something, you know. Who knows? Who knows what it could be? But if you want to call in and talk about the season, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. I know I did. I was blessed to be with my family, and I hope everyone knows that the blessing to have your family with you, especially during the holidays. But the big game we're going to have for you guys tomorrow is, and I'm going to put it up 2 seconds. See, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I apologize. If you want to come and holler at me, hey, go ahead, be my guest. But on another note, why I'm doing that, here's the basketball game we're going to be covering tomorrow. Now I finally got this done. Here's the basketball. That's over at BR High School. We're going to do tip-off at 7. We'll be on about 6:45. I actually got one of the special guests coming on here. I'm waiting for these kids to show up. You know what? We'll take an early break. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk, and please call in when we get back at 508-822-1106. We want to welcome everybody watching online here as we get ready to cover BR basketball and head coach Doug Alves. Again, you are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk on the news station, 1530 AM WVBF, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. We'll be right back.
Source Pumping has been in business since 1946, specializing in mainline drain cleaning, Title V inspections, tree root line removal, and camera line inspections to locate problem areas. With their fleet of trucks and warm, friendly staff and on-site helpful technicians, let us and let them take care of your business and residential needs. Call them today, toll-free, 800-464-8370 or 508-824-8370, or check them out online at sourcepumping.com. Source Pumping, simply the best in what they do.
Mama Keen's Restaurant, serving the best in Dominican and American cuisine, is a family-oriented restaurant located at 76 Ware Street in Taunton, offering the best atmosphere with music, dancing, and dining. All around family fun. They have a function hall for birthday parties, weddings, and business events. Any occasion, we accommodate your needs. It's simply the best in town. Call today and reserve at 508-822-0391. Mama Keen's Restaurant at 76 Ware Street in Taunton. Call today for your reservations or deliveries at 508-822-0391. A taste of the Dominican Republic in Taunton. Vengan y visítenos hoy.
If you love baseball as much as we do, then you need to check out our Championship Samurai Baseball program. The Samurai Baseball program is all about player development of any age, from 10-year-old to 18-year-old, from beginner to advanced. Samurai Baseball is not for every player, but Samurai Baseball program is only for the player who loves and respects the game of baseball and all who participate in it. We teach discipline, field presence, winning attitude through mental toughness and mental awareness. Because of the Samurai Baseball program, there is no off-season.
Start with our winter workouts, the spring baseball, summer baseball, and fall baseball. So no matter what your skills level is or how old you are, you need to check us out at www.grandslamsamurai.com or give us a call at 508-726-9142, or you can email me at kenlally@grandslamsamurai.com.
Hi, I'm John, a retired employee of the TMLP. We work 24/7 to keep homes and businesses working. Did you know that you can save as much as 10% a year on your heating and cooling bills by simply turning your thermostats back 10 or 15% for 8 hours? If you install a programmable thermostat, you can adjust the times you heat or cool so the equipment isn't operating continuously. Buy an Energy Star programmable thermostat and you'll get the additional benefit of a rebate from TMLP. Just one more tip from TMLP to help you save money and a planet.
We are on the air right now. Everybody, welcome back. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk on the news station, 1530 AM WVBF, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. I'm going to zone these guys in because this is streaming live online. Coach forgot to tell you, didn't he? So hold on. Now I get the mic on. Now you got to be. Now you can't swear. All right, hold on. So.
You don't need those unless we get a call, right?
Yeah, unless we get a call, that's right. So do I have all these? I have all of you guys. Excellent. Very good.
So, you know, let's let you guys introduce yourselves so they know who you are.
Isaiah Bell, Nick Demos,
Terrell Williams.
Let me make sure I get your volume right.
and I am Coach Doug Alves of the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans, boys basketball.
There you go. If you want to call in, 508-822-1106. And I was just giving everyone a highlight. Tomorrow, we're going to stream the game live online, just like we're doing now. And I think I got Isaiah for a cheap contract to help me out. You nervous about tomorrow?
I should be good.
Yeah, you should be fine. Marcus Santos Silva, he'll dive in about a couple minutes. But again, you want to call in 508-822-1106. So what directions did your GPS give you?
Sent me in a circle. I ended up going down Washington Street and coming back around. Then I drove by it.
That's all right. That's not the record. I'll leave this just for laughs. I'll tell you, I had when I was living in Bridgewater, on my signature, I used to have my old Bridgewater address, right?
Yeah.
So I had a school that'll go unnamed. It was a swimming team. And I said, can you please meet me at the studio, right? And I texted him the address to the studio.
Yeah.
He showed up on my house and woke up my son. For those who know, Isaiah and Marcus know my son. I think Terrell met my son before. Maybe met my son, Steven. Damiano? Stevie? Yeah, with the long, yeah.
I know Steve.
Yeah, he woke up in the morning, they're knocking on the door, he had this swim team with him, and they thought it was the studio. So I'm saying to myself, how'd they mess that up? Oh yeah, my signature on my email. But I know I sent it, whatever, it's a good time. Oh boy, so what's our record right now, Coach?
We're 1-1 right now. We've been sitting on 2 games for the past, seems like a month now. No, we played Norwell. We opened up with Brockton.
Yeah.
We lost a tough one. They're a pretty good team this year. And then we played Norwell on Tuesday the 16th.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And we've been off since. So
Wow.
yeah, the guys are chomping at the bit to get after it.
Hey, what was the hardest thing for you coming, before I ask the boys about a couple of questions about the season, I know it's still early. What was the hardest thing for you once you took over the helm at BR?
The hardest, well, I graduated from Taunton High School, won a championship there, and I live in Taunton, so it was tough to it was a transition period, definitely, to go from Taunton High School from the Tigers to the Trojans. But one of the most important things for me is just like establishing the type of culture that I want for the program.
Right.
And just being competitive and an up-tempo style of play, establishing an up-tempo style of play, pressing, running and jumping, and just moving the ball, fast breaking. That's definitely a point of emphasis.
Now, let's do a little history real fast. You played for Taunton High, you played in the state championship in '97, right?
Yep.
And then you played college ball where?
I played at High Point University in North Carolina.
Okay.
I played junior college ball for a couple of years at Massasoit.
Yep.
And then I got a scholarship out to High Point University in North Carolina.
And then you helped out Charles Dacey at Taunton High.
Yep. Yep.
Now, what did Coach Dacey help you? What did you learn from him to make this transition to be a head coach at a high school?
It's funny, like I was joking with somebody not too long ago. My first year coaching, being that I played on such a high level as a player and I even played overseas for a few years on a professional level, I took a lot of things for granted as far as my first year coaching with Coach Dacey. So I found myself doing a lot of yelling at the kids and, a lot of screaming and pointing out mistakes rather than teaching. So Coach Dacey's he's not the most fired up guy on the sideline, so although he can get a little crazy sometimes. But so I took from him was just kind of sit back, let the players play, to kind of let them figure it out. Basketball is a free flowing game, unlike like football, for example, where you get a stop between every play, you draw up the play. So it's kind of a free flowing game. So you got to kind of let the players fill it out and figure it out there on the court, and you can't be all over them during the games.
Right. So you learned to discipline yourself.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, we all learn. You know that. We're all learning every day. There's something else, Now, how did you guys feel once you guys had the new head coach? I mean, Coach Fisher was there for a long time. He did the best he thought as far as knowing basketball. And he knew the game. He just, sometimes people wish that, and I was one of them that he wished he directed it a different way. But it was what it was. He knew the game, right? And Coach Fisher from before, from competing against him. And
I have all the respect in the world for Coach Fisher. Actually, that was one of the things that's made my transition so much smoother. He's been very helpful as far as with the transition process, filling me in on all the blanks as far as the gym and the kids and the program from the past that was still going to be involved with the program. He was a successful coach for a long time, so it made me a little anxious trying to fill his shoes and but it's definitely a change, new blood in the program. It's always good after a certain point.
Now, what did you guys think once you had Coach Alves come over? What were some of the habits that you guys were doing wrong that he was making sure you guys were correcting for this year? Anything come to mind for another season?
I think that Coach Alves' up-tempo type of basketball is what we needed here at BR.
Definitely.
I weren't really used to that before, but I mean...
What about you guys? Anybody else? You know what I mean? Have a comment on that?
Yeah, everything was just it was just like an old style to it.
Right.
It was good to maybe to have a new style, like, and everything. You know what I mean? Basketball's kind of changed. You know what I mean? Since Fisher's been coaching so long, I feel like he it is what it is, but
right. What about
he's
you?
a good coach, but we need something new.
And it was good to get that fresh air, right? I mean, like you said, he played old school and knew the game, but you guys kind of got in that, you guys got in that groove where you couldn't get out of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably not the right way to say it. All right, Troy, you gonna say something today or what?
Yeah. I agree with Isaiah. I just feel like we needed a change, but I feel like last year wasn't so bad.
Right.
Fisher, he was a good coach. But
Yeah.
And then you guys all grew like 6 inches anyway, right? So what did you guys personally work on? I'll ask Marcus when he comes on at the bottom half of the hour. What did you guys personally work on? First, when did you guys find out you were going to get a new head coach?
Was it
July?
Was it July?
Yeah, it was around July.
Well, he knew, but what about you guys? You know what I'm saying? Was it around July? Is that?
Yeah, around July.
I was able to actually, the Bridgewater Raynham team was in the Taunton High School Summer League.
Oh, that's right.
around the
That's a fun time.
Yeah, so I was able to, most of these guys were involved with the Summer League, so I was able to kind of introduce myself.
And then you threw yourself into the Summer League.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's pretty cool. That was a fun time. My kid liked that. It was almost like football. Some of it was like too much contact. It was crazy. But I remember Isaiah going down pretty hard a couple times. And his big brother. I remember all that. Oh, my God. That was crazy. But it was what it was. It was a good chance to move the feet, get the lungs moving, you know.
Yeah.
That was a fun time. How many teams they have in that this year?
12, 10, 12, 10, 12.
You guys play them all, though, did you?
Yeah, and actually the fall, I'm thinking of there was a fall league that we were just in Taunton as well. But the summer league was a little bigger. They had like a A side and a B side, so it was 6 and 6.
Yep.
So it was about 12. And then the fall league, I think it was 8, maybe 8 teams.
Yeah, not as much.
Oh, so you guys been running all summer.
Yeah.
Getting used to, you know, what you were looking for, getting the yard mechanics, what you thought. And were there big mechanical flaws with some with these? We'll pick on these 3 guys because they're right here, right now. Were there big mechanical flaws? I knew I was going to goof anyway, but is there anything that came to mind?
Honestly, I wouldn't say flaws. These guys, you know, they were pretty good players before I came over. I've just been able to help with little things, you know, maybe take some positives and make them even better. You know, for example, with Nick, he was shooting, you know, he shoots a nice mid-range jump shot. He gets a lot of lift on it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, behind the three-point line, he would shoot more of a set shot, but, you know, he wouldn't get his legs into it. So that was one thing we worked on right away. Nick, I think, right in the beginning of the fall or end of the summer. And, you know, he has a pretty jump shot that he shoots all the way out to the three-point line now, and he shoots a higher percentage on it than he did, you know, in prior years. So just you know, kind of like enhancing things and
Right. So nothing too crazy.
Yeah, no, because I mean, there are a lot of flaws in high school basketball players.
In general, right?
In general, you know, in every program across the state, you can find something to nitpick at or to correct. So.
Okay. All right, we're going to take our second break, play some commercials. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk on the news station, 1530 AM WVBF, and online. We're streaming live. If you go to 4deepsportstalk.com, you can watch the broadcast and see the guys in the studio. And this will be rebroadcast, the audio part, tomorrow at 11:05. Again, you listen to 4 Deep Sports Talk on the news station, 1530 AM WVBF, again online, 4deepsportstalk.com. We'll be right back. We are highlighting the 2014 Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm John, a retired employee of the TMLP. We work 24/7 to keep homes and businesses working. Did you know that you can save as much as 10% a year on your heating and cooling bills by simply turning your thermostats back 10 or 15% for 8 hours? If you install a programmable thermostat, you can adjust the times you heat or cool so the equipment isn't operating continuously. Buy an Energy Star programmable thermostat and you'll get the additional benefit of a rebate from TMLP. Just one more tip from TMLP to help you save money and the planet.
Welcome to Highland Hills Apartments. We're located at 30 Highland Street in Taunton, Massachusetts, conveniently located between Route 44 and Route 138. Highland Hills Apartments is a community consisting of over 13 acres of privately owned land on beautifully maintained grounds. We offer reasonable rents that include heat and hot water. Special features and programs include basketball court, playground for all ages, on-site laundry facilities with new high-efficient smart card operated washers and dryers, 24-hour maintenance service, private fenced-in backyards, recently remodeled kitchens with garbage disposal and a new dishwasher in each unit. We also offer in our community center activities such as Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and a summer program. Highland Hills Apartments. Be part of our community located at 30 Highland Street in Taunton, Massachusetts. Massachusetts. Apartments available now. Minimum income requirements do apply. Visit us on the web at highlandhillsapartments.com or give us a call today at 508-823-1412. Highland Hills Apartments. Let us make your house a home. Highland Hills Apartments is managed by the Boston Land Company and enforces the policy of equal housing opportunity.
Hey, welcome back. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk on the news station, 1530 AM, WVBF, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. When you go to the schedule you try to listen to, you can go to the TV channel and see these gentlemen live in studio. Again, we're covering the 2014-15 season of the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. We will cover their game. We will stream their game live. We will have the pregame at 6:45, tip-off at 7 against Silver Lake, so that'll be, and then that game will be taped. It'll also be shown on Bridgewater Access and Raynham TV. So check us out tomorrow. So we dived into a couple of questions, and I don't know if I asked you guys, because I kind of threw that, Coach, what did you guys personally want to work on for this year?
Defense.
Defense?
Yeah, definitely the way we play defense. It's a lot different than how we played before with Coach Fisher.
How about mechanical-wise, personally, for you guys?
I mean, I think everyone can work on something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone had stuff to work on.
What did you have to work on, Nick? What came to mind for you that we
Definitely, strength. Coach got us all in the weight room and working on ball handling. Ball handling was big for me. I need to work on that, but he helped me all the way through, and it's definitely improved.
Okay, what about you, Isaiah? Anything come to mind?
Definitely like my ball handling, stuff like that, my three-throw shooting. You know what I mean? I'm hurt right now, and a lot of the stuff I've been doing is really just working on my three throws, stuff
And
like that.
getting stronger.
Yeah, and getting stronger, obviously.
What about you, big guy? It's got to be something that you want to
Get it.
work on. No?
Defending people, like getting lower, or lift on my jump shot. More lift on my jump shot.
There you go.
Following through.
I figured that'd be something. We're all not perfect. Right? So who are you three guys looking at? Well, we'll pick on Marcus in about a couple minutes. We're going to drill Marcus hard. I got a load of questions for Marcus. He's too busy on his phone back there. So who are you guys, and you too, Coach, we'll work this around the room, but who are you guys looking to play this year? Anybody different now that you have a new look? You can tell you guys, even by your expressions, that you're upbeat a lot more, with the fresh, it's always good to get a fresh start. But who are you guys looking to play? I mean, you're in the DL till February, right? Is that right?
Probably like the middle of next month.
Oh, that ain't
if
bad.
anything, the end, yeah.
That ain't bad. So you going to therapy and stuff?
Yeah, I've been going to PT every other day.
Okay.
Just trying to get back.
So we'll start with you. Anyone you looking for? Then I have another question for you, Coach.
Definitely probably Barnstable. Barnstable is probably definitely our rivals if you look at our schedule.
Yep.
Definitely within the old Colony League. So teams like that, Dartmouth, and like a team like Falmouth too. They always play us tough. So
They do.
teams
That's
like
good,
that.
yeah.
So
What about you, Nick?
Barnstable, like Isaiah said, I think Durfee, they're a good team again this year with Tyree, and but I don't really think there's anyone we're looking forward to exactly. I think we're just trying to do things that BR hasn't done in a long time, and
yeah, definitely.
Definitely win the OCL is definitely a goal, and make it to the Garden. I think we're young, but I think we're gonna shock a lot of teams this year.
Good.
Brockton and Durfee.
Do you guys have another shot at Brockton?
Yeah, we got them at their place. I believe.
13th, the 16th of January.
He just reminded me of something that I want to get on. I'm going to actually try to make I'm going to do it on tomorrow when we do the game, but I have the games that are going to stream live, and I'll give them to you so you can get them out, but right now, you're right. I got to grab another intern because I can't do this all by myself. Where was I? I was right. I had the list for you guys. In fact, I know what I did. I had to send it to the guy from Bridgewater Access TV and the guy from Raynham. But we're looking to cover 4 of your games this year, actually 5, counting Saturday. And if I can get my head out of my butt, I'll let you guys know, because we're covering the Brockton game at Brockton High. That's going to stream live. So hopefully, maybe people will be watching at home, they won't go to the game, they'll watch it right on their computer. So we are looking to cover the 9th against, you guys are home. Oh my God, yep, you're home against, I forgot, we're going, the 16th is Brockton, the 23rd is Durfee. I want to say February 3rd, you have that right in front of you, don't you? You have the schedule?
Yeah.
'Cause I forgot to put who they're playing, but I can give you the dates. I'll text you the dates.
All right.
In fact, I'll shoot this over to you, but those are some of the games. At least your parents can see you online, if they can't make it. And if they're out of state, or if you have relatives out of, that ain't gonna be around to be able to watch you right online, so that'll be fun. But those are the games we're looking to cover, the 9th, the 16th, and 23rd of this month, which is, I know the 16th is at Brockton,
Yep, the 9th is Dartmouth
Dartmouth, okay.
at home.
And what about February 3rd?
February 3rd is Durfee at home.
At Durfee, so we're going back-to-back, home and away for Durfee, so maybe they get to look at the Hilltoppers again. Unless you guys blow them out, you don't want to show that on, the internet. We could work something out, Coach. So is there anybody you're looking forward to playing? Coaching against, I should say?
Well, Coach Jamison Guimon, the Durfee coach, is a friend of mine, so that's always fun to compete against people or we played against each other back when I was at Taunton High, and he was playing for Durfee High, so that's that should be a fun one. Another friend of mine, Paul Rogers, he coaches the Snowden high school team, so that'll be a fun game. They come to us, I believe it's in the end of January. Of course, Brockton again. Coach Bowen is also a friend of mine, and they have a good team this year, so they always get up for those type of games.
Right. Now, who do you think is going to be the biggest challenge for you personally that you want to prove yourself that you can coach at this level? Any other certain coach any team come right out to mind on your schedule that you want to prove them that you can actually do what you think you can do, what you know you can do, but prove it to them?
Honestly, as a first-year coach, every single game, I feel like I'm improving myself as a coach, and like you said, we're improving every day. So with every game, I feel like I'm getting better. I feel like the guys are getting better at gelling, the chemistry, and just the feel for the game is getting better. So every single game is I feel like every game is the championship.
Okay, so I just sent you the text. Now, I just sent you the text of the game, so you get that in 2 seconds. So who else do we have heard on this ball club? Anyone else besides Isaiah? Coach? Sorry about that, I got you.
Oh, no. Everybody seems pretty healthy right now. We have a really good sophomore, Andrew Rubinskis, who's plagued with a little Oscar Slaughters.
Oh, yeah, every kid gets that.
Which is not a bad thing, because...
No. Back in the day, you'd think it was done, right?
Yeah. Usually it means they're still growing.
Yeah,
so
growing spurts.
If you can get a couple more inches, he's already about 6'5". Yeah. So a couple more inches, move up. I won't be disappointed with that. But so he's a little bit, his knees bothering a little bit. Marcus, he's probably still growing a little bit too. So
we'll get Marcus. Which one do you guys want to give up your seat for Marcus?
Nose.
The seniors are gonna stay. We're gonna get Terrell up.
Terrell up. Charlie, you're only a junior?
Yeah.
You know what we can do before we throw Marcus in the hot seat? Why don't you three guys, without coach's help, name the guys on the team this year so we can give them a shout out.
Griffin Perry,
Mikey Manning,
Matt Demos. We got Doug Alves,
Alex Batista.
Alex Batista,
Rob Duarte, Cam Whitman, Connor Kimball,
Cade McNaughton. There's definitely one more.
I'm gonna get it.
We mentioned Andrew.
Yeah, we mentioned Andrew.
Got Andrew on there.
Is that everybody, you think? It's going to come to you as soon as you walk out the door.
Mikey Manning.
Mike Manning.
Yeah, we
can't forget
Mikey.
Said Mike.
So that's everybody? So we give him a shout out?
Yep.
Did we say Cam?
Yeah, we got everybody. I think we got everybody.
That's everybody.
See what?
Now, who's your, let's, before, when we do the switch real fast with those two gentlemen. And Coach, why don't you tell me about your coaching staff? You ain't going nowhere, because you're gonna take a picture for later. After the show, we're gonna take a picture. So you can't go home yet. Let's talk about your JV and freshman coaching staff.
Coaching the JV team is a great friend of mine. I think the world of him as a basketball coach and as a man, as a family man, as a father, etc. Grant Harrison. Grant actually lives in Taunton, in East Taunton. We don't live too far from each other. And he's from Middleborough, played at Middleborough High, played college ball. He actually played at Massasoit and I believe St. Joe's up in New Hampshire. But he helped me out he assisted me with the JV team in Taunton a couple years back.
Yeah.
And he had his wife had a baby and he got out of it for a little bit, but he's right back into the mix now and doing a great job, making me look good.
That's JV, right? What about the freshman team?
The freshman team is actually Coach Joe Arruda is a coach who's been in place for.
He's been there since I was a freshman. So
yeah, so this is his fourth year coaching the freshman team. So he's a holdover from the previous coaching staff.
Yep.
He brings some continuity and some familiarity with the program and the kids in the program and basically the way things go. And he's doing a great job. He's already gone out and done couple of games of scouting for me. I feel like I have a great group of guys as far as coaching is concerned. And
a lot of stuff off your back when that happens.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when I took over for Coach Dacey in Taunton a few years back, the first thing I learned was, you're only as good as your staff as far as, being a coach. And I got a lot of support from a lot of guys here in Taunton, and that was one of the things I learned right away. You're only as good as your staff.
Here you go. All right, Marcus, you ready?
Yeah.
You can move up the mic a little bit more. Yeah. Can I reach you? Can you pull that towards you, the mic? There you go. All right. So, what did you work on this year?
My dribbling, posting, and shooting, and conditioning.
Okay. Is there anyone you're looking forward to playing this year?
Durfee and Brockton.
Durfee, personally for you, Durfee and Brockton?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to take probably our last break because we'll actually get off like 5 till the hour. You are listening and watching 4 Deep Sports Talk online at 4deepsportstalk.com and here at WVBF 1530 AM. We'll be right back. We are covering the 2014 and 15 Bridgewater Raynham Trojan new head coach, Coach Alves. We'll be right back.
Need to get done around the house but you find yourself procrastinating? Why not stop in at Whittington Hardware where we can help you from start to finish? Maybe you plan to paint the kitchen or living room or want to give your bathroom a facelift before the holidays arrive. We are known for our paint department located in the lower level of our store and we do high-tech computer color matching. Or perhaps you need to make a few minor repairs or improvements to walls, doors, faucets, flooring, woodwork, etc. We have an experienced and knowledgeable staff eager to help you quickly find the supplies that you need. You name it and we've got it. Our goal is to make things easy for you. We are located at 348 Bay Street in Taunton, and we have a parking spot close to the door just for you. The next time you head out the door to the hardware store, think of Whittington Hardware Store. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. The hours are 7 to 6, Monday through Friday, 7 to 4 on Saturdays, and 10 to 4 on Sundays. We have a proven track record and exceptional customer satisfaction, as we have been voted the best of the best hardware store by the readers of the Taunton Gazette for 9 years. So come on by where we are ready to help with the neighborly service you deserve.
Drivers in Massachusetts have a lot to think about as their auto policies come up for renewal. Since each insurance company sets their own rates and decides which discounts and credits it will offer drivers, the right choice could mean the difference of hundreds of dollars in your pocket.
As always, at Carrera Insurance, we continue to go that extra mile to choose the best company for each individual, providing a combination of excellent coverages and multiple discounts and credits to work to our customers' best advantage.
If competitive rates and services are what you want, the Carrera Insurance Agency is where you want to be. Voted best of the best in the Greater Taunton area for the last 9 years in a row, our goal at Carrera Insurance is to get you the best policy for the best price with the best company and give you the best service in the area. After all, that's why we were voted best of the best.
So if low rates and quality coverage matter to you, give Carrera Insurance a call at 508-822-2999, and we will be happy to give you a no-obligation quote for comparison. Again, that's 508-822-2999, or stop by our office, located at 123 Broadway in Taunton, or visit us on the web at www.carrerainsurance.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night to a cold house with no heat, or come home to a flood in the basement because your hot water heater burst? If this were to happen to you today, would you know who to call? Well, we hope this never happens to you. But if it does, you should know you can always count on Anytime Plumbing and Heating for fast, reliable service. Anytime Plumbing has an emergency response technician available 24/7, ready to help when the need arises. So you can relax and know we are only a phone call away. We'll fix the problem and have your heating system up and running in no time.
With an experienced and knowledgeable crew, you can trust Anytime Plumbing. Licensed and fully insured, we stand behind our work and are proud members of the Better Business Bureau. And of course, we will provide you with a free estimate so that there are never any hidden surprises. If you are looking for fast, reliable service, fair pricing, and your satisfaction guaranteed, look no further than Anytime Plumbing and Heating.
And if your heater dies in the middle of a cold winter's night, know that you can always count on Anytime Plumbing and Heating. We are here for you 24/7. Just call 508-880-2800. That's 508-880-2800. Anytime Plumbing and Heating.
Hey, welcome back. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk on the news station, 1530 AM WVBF, and online, all one word, 4deepsportstalk.com. You can also watch us live online if you go to the 4deepsportstalk.com. Hit the schedule page, hit the TV channel, and boom, there we are. There's about a 20-second delay, but I'm not quick enough to blank it out if they say something. But well, I could just pull the plug, I guess. All right, Marcus. You talked about, what about defense? Is there anything, that's what I forgot to ask you guys, and I'll Terrell yell it over to me. What did you guys, it sounded like you guys are more worried about your offense. Am I hearing that right? What about defense?
No, definitely not.
I'm working on staying out of foul trouble.
Yeah.
And getting position when post comes and like taking charges and stuff.
Oh, okay. So you're going to work on taking charges? That's more of a team play right there. What about you, Nick? What do you want to work on? More defense? Because it sounded like, to me, it sounded like more offense. Your shot wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
You're talking about free throwing, Isaiah, you know. So let's talk about defensive side of the ball.
Definitely using our feet more. It's a new rule this year that no one's really used to, is hand checking. Usually it's a habit to go up to him and give a hand check. That's automatic foul.
Oh, it's a foul now?
Yeah, it's automatic.
Wow, okay.
But no, Coach Al's, he's big on defense, so I think we all adapted to that. But basically, just use your feet instead of using your hands. You tend to stay out of foul trouble.
Okay, what about you, Isaiah?
Yeah, like Nick said, just not reaching in as much, you know what I mean? And just getting after it more, kind of,
Yes.
More hustle on defense, you know what I mean? Just really look to, intercept a pass,
Right.
coming across the middle and stuff like that. So definitely that.
Okay. What about you, Terrell? Can you yell over to us? Why don't you go right over, Marcus? Stay right there. Go. I want to hear what you work on defensively.
More aggressiveness. Being aggressive.
Hey, don't say. I can't believe.
I should get off of me.
Okay, I hope you did. Because the FCC fines going to your house. More aggressive?
Yeah, pick and roll defense.
Pick and roll? All right, that's cool. I just want to ask you. How about you, Coach? How was this team? When you saw them playing the in-house tournament they have at Taunton, and then you played in the league before that, what was some of the flaws that I know you already worked out anyway, you're still working on, I should say. What did you see as a team, though, not just as individuals, so they basically admitted what they wanted to work on. What did you see that was hurting this team defensively?
Well, being I'm a defense-first coach.
Right.
I believe in creating offense out of your defense, getting some easy baskets out in transition, off of steals and turnovers. So, wasn't very pleased with the defense, but that's to be expected in a fall league, summer league type of atmosphere. But we do a lot of running and jumping, trapping, so the rotations, first and foremost, defensive positioning, jumping to the basketball, help side defense, etc. So just positioning first, and then we try to drill and develop those instincts as far as running and trapping and playing the passing lanes.
Was it as bad as you thought, or were you pleasantly surprised?
It was about as bad as I thought, but that was, like I said, it was to be expected.
Right, they're high school kids.
Yeah, they're high school kids. If you haven't played that style, it's something new and different. It takes you out of your comfort zone. Just today in practice, I got on somebody for, calling out ball, identifying that they were playing the ball, but they were really 10 feet off of the guy.
Oh boy, committing to a play before they were even there?
Yeah. Well, playing too far off,
Yeah.
where we like to pressure. I prefer to pressure and make teams play at a faster speed than they used to.
Okay. So, but now you feel a lot more comfortable if they're getting the idea.
Yeah, definitely. We've come a long way in just a few weeks that we've been getting after it, and I think by the end of the season it'll be something to see.
Right, Mike, because you're going to slide in the pitch. I can't even see you on TV. Oh, there you go.
Marcus has a hard time
What's that?
focusing for sustained amounts of time.
Marcus, he's he played the Mighty Mites football for me. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
But
I was a nasty
he
running
was a great kid.
Running back?
Great
Nasty
kid.
running back.
He played running back. He did. He actually, C team, right? Yeah, C team, and then he was Mighty Mites. He was actually up to my waist at one time, but now I look up at him.
too.
Running back.
But then we got him out of that position. Somebody would have been waiting to chop those long knees off.
Oh, boy. Are you going to play ball over at BI? You going to think about playing football?
Yeah, next year.
Oh, good. So you're going to hit the weight room and all that?
Yeah.
There you go. Isaiah thought that was funny when you were playing running back. I know, I'm only kidding.
Got touched.
Easy target, Isaiah?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, too funny. So how do you guys motivate? I mean, you guys want to win, and Coach asked you to come in, but there must be some way personally you guys like to talk to these guys, because some guys don't understand. It's fun when you win, but unless you try hard, you're not gonna win. But if they're not up in your mindset, mechanically sound, and understand what he wants you guys to do, you'll be out there by yourselves. It'll be three against, It'll be 3 against 5 or whatever. How do you guys approach the younger players? What type of advice you give them? Come to mind?
Just not being afraid, like do certain things on the court, like if you have the driving lane, take it to the basket, you have the open shot, shoot it, stuff like that.
What about you, Nick? Any advice you give the younger guys?
Same thing. I thought that they handled their first varsity games pretty well. I thought that they were going to be, they didn't really let the nerves show. They just kind of played through it. They just got to play basketball pretty much, take the shots when you have it, move the ball around, play defense.
There you go.
It's all the same.
What about you, Marcus?
Just tell them, just give 110% every game.
Right.
And play like it's your last game.
There you go. That's good. What about you, Terrell? How do you, over your shoulder again? Marcus turns to his left. So what kind of advice?
These guys are close. They're close.
Yeah, they're close, all right. Talk to me, sir. What advice do you give those younger guys? Anything come to mind? You must say something to them. I mean, got to keep it clean, though. You must say something to them.
I tell them to play hard, especially the freshmen, Deli and Lex. I encourage them in practice whenever they're messing up. I just tell them to keep their head high. And the sophomores, same for the juniors. And of course, my seniors.
Now, how many seniors do you have right now?
2.
Just 2?
You're looking at
Me and Isaiah.
Just you and Isaiah? Oh, yeah?
Nick Demos and Isaiah Bell.
There you go. So that's, so you have a lot. You have a strong team.
I gotta give him a lot of credit. Isaiah's out. He's dodged a bullet, not having to carry these freshmen and sophomores around. Nick's the lone senior right now, the lone healthy senior, and he's doing a great job.
Now, who are usually your starting 5?
It's still, we're still getting the rotation down. We had a different starting five for both games so far, but Marcus has started, Terrell has started, Nick has started, Doug has started, Alex Batista has started, Mikey Manning, Andrew Rabinskis.
I think that's it. Now, do you judge that by who you're playing?
I'm kind of not to be cocky or anything, but
No, you're not. I'm asking you.
Yeah, no, but I kind of like I go with my strengths, and the other teams have to match up with us.
That's what they do. You're not being cocky. You're just saying the way it is.
There are situations where, if the good thing about this team, we could go big, we could go small, we could go fast and athletic. So, there could, definitely will be and could be points in the season where we could, change our lineup to kind of like counter another team,
So you must be happy you got that strength.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, before we go, I know I'm going to have another basketball question, but I want to make sure you guys get your shout-outs to your friends and family before we get off the air and off stream. Anybody? We'll pick on Isaiah first. See, poor Isaiah's known me since he was a freshman. He played Pop Warner for me, too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
7th grade.
7th grade. I think he had fun.
Yeah.
All right, who do you want to shout out to?
Just shout out to my family and friends, obviously, and the BR.
Okay.
Give them a shout
Nick?
out.
Shout out to my mom and dad, Red Nation, who's there supporting us every night. We got a pretty good fan section. Nick Sylvia. He's been around BR for a while. And that's about it.
What about you, Marcus? Who do you want to shout out to?
My family, my mom and dad, and I think that's it.
Okay. What about you, Terrell?
Shout out to my family, my friends, everybody that's here for us, Coach Doug, Red Nation. That's it.
Okay. What about you, Coach? Anybody want to shout out to?
Yeah, I can shout out my lovely wife, Fatima.
She's watching it online?
Yeah, she's watching now.
Good.
Hi, babe. She gives up a lot of our time to allow me to do this coaching thing. My youngest son, Darius, he's probably sitting beside her right now. Our athletic director, Mr. Biron.
Yep, and I know he's listening. He always, every time a BR team comes in, he's always listening.
Yep. He's a great guy. Just all around. He's been so supportive of myself and the basketball program, and just been really great to work for him. Coach Fisher, like I said, he's gone gone above and beyond as far as making me feel at home at BR and with the transition process.
Great.
Red Nation and everybody over at BR.
All right, real fast, let's go around the table one more time. What do you think the teams should not take lightly that you're going to bring to the court? First thing that comes to mind. What do you know what I mean? Like, they might, if they're not going to appreciate you, what do you think is the first thing they won't appreciate as far as what you're bringing to the basketball court? Will it be offense, defense, hustle, special teams, transition from offense to defense?
Our athleticism.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Marcus. Definitely our athleticism.
Same thing with that in our defense, and we have a deep bench this year, I think you could say.
What about you, Terrell? Anything come to mind that
Definitely.
the other teams they shouldn't take this? They shouldn't look at you lightly about this ball team.
If they think they can just walk up the ball, all that type of stuff.
Okay.
Be on them quick.
What about you, Coach? Anything come to mind from past BR teams you've seen and what you have right now going into this season, even though it's only 2 games?
Yeah, I think the good thing is it's an X factor for other coaches because, being a new coach, they don't really know what to expect, and I have a lot of tools to play with in my toolbox. Like I said, we're a multi-dimensional team, so we can go big, we can go small, we're athletic, we're fast. I can put 5 shooters on the floor. So just having a lot of tools in the box to work with, and that X factor, that unexpectedness.
I know I can speak for everyone on AM, the 1530, WVBF, and me, 4 Deep Sports Talk, and everyone on sister station, 88.5 FM, when they say they want to wish you guys all the luck in the world. Good luck this season. And again, we're streaming for Sunday. We're streaming that Sunday night game live on the internet, so it should be fun. Coach, it was nice seeing you again. Good luck. Have a good holiday, guys. Have a good holiday.
Always a pleasure to see you. I appreciate you having us on.
No problem. My pleasure. For Brian Barad, who should be back next week, I'm Dominic Damiano. We hope you enjoyed this hour as we covered the 2014-15 Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. We will catch you next time. Everyone have a fantastic weekend.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk is brought to you in part by the TMLP, your hometown power company, Highland Hills Apartments, Mama King's Restaurant, Carrera Insurance, Whittington Hardware, Anytime Plumbing, 3 great businesses, 1 great community, the Grand Slam Samurai Baseball Academy, Soars Plumbing, and El Mariachi.